Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be making a cake for my little sister who is not so little anymore, and if you guys are interested in this video, please keep on watching. These are some of the ingredients and items you're going to need to make this cake. I already have the cake pre-made, but I did use the Betty Crocker brand. I had too much batter left, so I just made cupcakes, not part of the cake, but I'm gonna frost them in the video. I'm gonna need my spatulas, I have a hand mixer. I definitely need to invest in a stand mixer, but maybe they'll come sooner or later. We're gonna need a bowl to make our whipped cream in. This is the brand of the whipping cream that I'm going to be using. For this, we're gonna need vanilla, and we're gonna need sugar. I did get this Bad Bunny Yo Perreo Sola, and it does come with little cupcake things also in the back. I found these on Amazon. They're really cheap, guys. It came with I think there's like 30 of them, all different colors. They're just happy birthday signs for $11. So I don't know if I'll end up using it. There might be too much stuff going on in the cake, but I did want to show it to you guys. I also just invested into these. These are silicone molds that you can melt chocolate in, and they're also measuring cups, and these will be very useful, I feel, for when I make strawberries. We're going to be melting chocolate, so I think it's going to work perfectly. Some food coloring, sugar, and yeah, let's get started on the cake. I did make the cake 2 days ago, so it has been in my fridge, and it is nice and cool, so it's ready to frost. What we're going to do is go ahead and level out the cake. It's just Saran wrap on the cake right now. I did use a 6 by 3 inch pan. I did buy it on Amazon, and it works pretty good. I'll leave it linked down below for you guys if you guys are interested in it. It looks like chocolate cake, but it is red velvet. I'm not sure if the camera can pick up the red. Using my leveler, I'm going to put it on the highest setting, which is all the way in the top, and we're just going to go at it and level out the cake. Just going to set that cake to the side and then do it to this one. So I did go up to the 6th one on both sides, and we're going to go ahead and level them out. I just want it to be not too much cake. I want it to be cake frosting, so that's what we're going to go ahead and level out these two also. And now we have multiple layers. Now to get started on our whipping cream, like I mentioned, we're going to be using the Great Value whipping cream. However, the cake I'm making is not too big, so I'm going to do half of the recipe. The original recipe, if you're going to use a whole whipping cream, you're going to need 1 cup of sugar and half a tablespoon of vanilla. However, since I'm going to do half, we're going to do 1/4 of sugar. We'll be doing half of a half tablespoon. With the hand mixer, you do want to mix for about 10 to 12 minutes. And we're going to do a 1/4 cup of sugar. And half of the half tablespoon. And you do want to start on a low setting and just work your way up. I whisked for about 8 minutes, and I feel like this is the perfect consistency. I am getting kind of stick peaks there, so this is going to be good enough for me. We're going to go ahead and get started on frosting the cake. To begin, we're just going to add a little bit of frosting to the plate. That's just so the cake doesn't slide off. We're going to do the first layer, and we're going to add some frosting to that. We're going to add our next layer. crumb coat the cake. This is the first layer before you put your final layer on the cake. Now that our crumb coat is on the cake, we're going to go ahead and finish frosting off. I'm going to be using this Wilton tip. I did buy this at Walmart, but I can always put it in the link down below. So if you guys want to buy it on Amazon, it is the Wilton 789. Alright, now that my cake is all nice and done, don't be worried about where the cake is showing. We are going to do a drizzle on the cake, so we should be fine. I'm just going to set this in the fridge for a little bit just so the frosting can harden before I do put in the chocolates, and then we'll be right back. Before we take out our cake out of the fridge, we're going to go ahead and melt our chocolate. That way we give it enough time for it to cool off. Now that our chocolate is all melted, we're just going to let it cool off a little bit so it does not melt our frosting. Our cake was in the fridge for about 40 minutes. Now time to add in our chocolate. And we're going to go ahead and use a piping bag to do that. Go ahead and start adding it right at the tip of the cake and just let it drop down on its own. Looks like it's needing some help. For the next part, we're going to need the rest of our whipping cream, and you're going to need a pipe bag and a tip, and this is just to make some swirls on the top of the cake. To this, we're just going to make some swirls on the top. At this point, we're pretty much done with the cake. However, we're going to go ahead and start putting in our decorations. You always want to look for the best side of the cake, so you can go ahead and make that the center of it. Looking at it, I think this is the best side of the cake. I did purchase this on Amazon, and it is a cake topper. However, the little sticks are in the back. You could use a hot glue gun to connect them. Luckily, they were able to give us these little stickers, and I believe that this just helps you stick the sticks in the back of it. So we're going to go ahead and assemble this. They provided 4, but I think 2 will be enough. That's just so we can put it on the cake. And I did mention that it came with these toppers. I think you can also put these on cupcakes. or I believe that they are for the cupcakes. I'm just gonna choose a few that I like the most and then just put them on the cake. They're pretty nice and the quality is pretty good. Alright, so I think we're gonna do like one of each. I think that looks pretty cute. Alright guys, so this is the final product of how the cake came out and it looks pretty nice. The chocolate drip definitely made a huge difference and I'm pretty happy with the way the cake turned out. Hopefully my sister likes it. I'll try to insert her reaction towards the end of the video. If you guys did like today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys all in my next video. Okay, open it. Oh, no. Happy birthday. Now he can come out, Bad Bunny.
Solo. Look,